Hey beautiful dreamers, it's Novarose the Beauty Nerd here, and today we are doing the final video in my Birthstone series. This is Blue Topaz. Now, if you want to know how to get this look, just keep on watching. So, we're starting off with brows on. One eye is already done, kind of fleshed out, and the brows are concealed underneath. I'm going in with a little bit more of that concealer that I used, which is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in light peach. We're starting in zoomed in a little bit more because we're doing eyes first. Just gonna add it a little bit. I had a little bit left on my palette, so that's what I was using a sponge to blend it out. Like so. The palette we're going to be using today is the On Cloud Blue palette by ColourPop. This is one of their newer palettes. This is what the inside looks like. Really cute packaging. There's little clouds. Got a big mirror as usual with their 9-pan monochromatic palettes. And then this is, if you wanted a little bit of a comparison, this is the Blue Moon palette. As you can see, it is a bit darker. It has some darker shades. So there is a difference between the two palettes. I actually wanted to grab this palette because of the Blue Topaz look that I wanted to do. So I'm really glad that I was able to get this. There's actually kind of like a funny, stupid story that goes along with this. I'm not going to be using tape today. I'm just going to kind of do a like smoked out kind of thing. We're going to go in first with Love Poem on this melt brush, and we're going to kind of just put this through the crease, kind of outer third of the lid, and kind of just blend upwards. So this, I thought, when I bought this, I thought the only way was to buy this and the other new palette, which is a pink tone palette called Cloud Spun, was to get it in the set. I found out later after I bought them that you can get them individually. So I bought this 6 palette set for 2 palettes, and I have 4 palettes that I already own, like extras of. So what I'm gonna do is just send those 4 palettes off to my friend because they don't have those palettes, so they can have them. So we're just kind of doing it like a little bit like a cloud, kind of just round and kind of just starting to blend out at the edges. And then I'm going to go ahead in with a combination of Playing and Bright Eyed. Same brush. Just kind of blend that along the top. You might also notice that I don't have my lip ring in anymore. Unfortunately, I poked it in the wrong way and it got infected, so I just decided to take it out. Before I talk more, Ice Baby, and just blend that along top. And also, I just found out that with my Medusa piercing and with my septum piercing, I didn't really love how it looked all together. So I think what I'm going to do is probably get a vertical labrae piercing down in the center, so it kind of just goes. And then I also want to get both sides of my nostrils, both sides of my nose pierced. So I have more plans for piercing, but my lip piercing just kind of isn't here anymore. I mean, there's still a scar, and there will be a scar, but there's still kind of like an indent a little bit. But it is the way it is. Also, please ignore my chin. I know my face is angry with me today. It's been angry with me for a while, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna go in a little bit more with Love Poem and kind of just blend that up to kind of just diffuse any lines. For the lid color, I'm going to go in with Airtime. Just kind of put this along the part that I left kind of bare. I don't really, I'm not like trying to do any like type of cut crease or anything like that. I'm just trying to put a little bit of shimmer on. And then I'm just going to take this brush and circular motions around to kind of just diffuse the line. For brow bone highlight, I'm going to go in with Delight. This is a pressed glitter, I believe. And I'm just going to place that along the underside of my brow. I don't really think you need a glitter glue for these. I think they actually stick pretty well on their own. At least that's what I've experienced. And then kind of taking that same brush with a little bit of Ice Baby and just kind of blend along the top to kind of blend it out. There you go. Alright, now I'm going to go in with eyeliner, and I'm going to use my regular schmegular NYX Epic Ink Liner. I forgot what this was called. Also, if you notice anything on my hands, don't worry about it. I accidentally spilled nail glue on my fingers. That is so hard to sometimes remove, but I got most of it off, thankfully. But anyway, we're gonna go in with this, and I'm gonna do just kind of like a simple wing, and we're gonna place a star at the end. Alright, so there's eyeliner for you. And I'm going to go in with the Cutie Mark in the star face stamp. And we're going to put a little star just kind of on the end of the eyeliner, just for fun. Something like that. Before I go in with mascara, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Radiant Moisturizer. I do this before mascara just to let the moisturizer kind of settle into my skin. I actually have nails on today, which is very weird. I figured with my last few days of quarantine, I put on nails because once I go back to work, they're not going to be handy whatsoever, because my job involves me like using my hands a lot. So fake nails, if they're not like professionally done, tend to pop off. Not in focus. There we go. I'm gonna go in with the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume. Just dropped it on the ground, that's fine. I'm gonna go in with that for mascara. Foundation, I'm going to go in with the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer, and this is in Light 5N. I don't want something that's like full coverage because I'm not a full coverage type of person, but I kind of want to just like make my skin tone look all one color. Pumping a half of that about. And as usual, the first thing I'm going to go in and do is take a little bit of said foundation or tinted moisturizer, and I'm gonna go and do the tops of my brows, carve them out, you know, yada yada. gonna go in with my foundation brush and put this on my face. For a little bit of extra coverage, I'm going to go in with the Essence Matte Concealer in, I don't know, light ivory or something like that. Place this under my eyes, on the zits, a little bit on my chin, just to kind of like provide extra coverage where I need it. I'm running out of this concealer, which is good because I want to use it up. There you go. I'm going in with sponge. And then we're going to go in with cream contour. This is the Milani Contour and Highlight Cream and Liquid Duo. Taking the contour side. Just going to I was actually looking through my old Birthstone playlist, and I realized that there are 10 videos in it because I didn't do a video for Ruby, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think I said that you could use the garnet look because it was pretty similar, but with the blue topaz, I think it's going to be 11, so it wasn't quite a full year of birthstones, but pretty close anyway. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this just single from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour, and I think this is in Vanilla. This is just a pressed single thing, and I'm going to set my under eyes. Sides of the nose. Chin. And then kind of just where the pimple is to kind of just nullify it a bit. There we go. For actual contouring, I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox Cali Contour Shape Bronze and Glow Contour Powders palette thing. Anyway, this is what it looks like. This is my tried and true thing. I love this palette. So obviously I'm going to go in with this color to contour and then this color to bronze. So take this. This is a Juvia's Place angled contour brush. Just going to kind of put it on the cream contour so it sticks. Kind of try and do it in the shape that I did with the cream contour. Just do a little line like that. Maybe a little bit on the jawline as well. And then, I think I've said this many times, I go in with the bronzing color. This is the e.l.f. All Over Powder Brush. But I feel like it's a good thing for bronzing, and just kind of go in with the bronzer, blend that line out, but also bronze up the face. I'm now going to go in with a little bit of cream highlight, and this is Flexitarian by ColourPop, one of my favorite highlighters, cream highlighters. Taking that on the bottom of this sponge Just placing it on the cheekbone. There you go. Top of the forehead, nose. I'm going to pop a little bit of the ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner. This is in Swerve? Yeah. I got this as like a little freebie with my ColourPop order, but it's a cream black gel liner. I'm going to pop it into my waterline and kind of just smudge it a little bit along the bottom as well. And then going back in with the palette, I'm going to take Love Poem again. Kind of smudge it underneath. We can always go back in with the liner if we need to. Now that I've kind of placed it there, go in with this brush with a little bit more of Love Poem and kind of use that to kind of smudge it out. And then I'm going to go in with Plain and Bright Eyed. Smudge out the bottom. And then Ice Baby. Baby. Look at that. Maybe a little bit like, kind of like this, just to try and connect it to the cheek where we're gonna put that highlight. Just gonna go like this a little bit just to kind of, there we go. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of that gel liner. I think the bottom sometimes will look a little liner heavy, so I'll sometimes add something. So inner corner, I'm going to go in with Blue Taffy. And then for highlighter, I'm going to go in with Skywalker by Kaleidos Cosmetics. With the Kaleidos H1 brush, which is their highlighting brush. As you can see, it's a beautiful highlight. It's blue reflecting. I feel like it's perfect for this look because it is blue reflecting. Make sure my Medusa jewelry is facing the right way. For setting spray, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. I'm gonna let that dry, go take my hair down, put my earrings in, and change my shirt. And we will be right back to do lips. I'm back. So I actually redid my hair recently and I think it looks pretty good. It's a little bit more oranger, but that's fine, honestly. So for lips, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Liquid Suedes in Alien, and I believe this is called Little Denim Dress. I'm gonna go in with this one mostly, but put a little bit of the blue kind of on the inner part, kind of like an ombre, and then maybe we'll add some like shimmer to it. Okay. And now, I always say okay and stuff like that, it's so weird. So now I'm gonna just go in with this. I don't use this color too much, I really should. Use it more often. Thing I want to do is add like a little star or something under my eyes, because why not? It's like the e-girl look, except me. Alright, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that little bell icon to get my post notifications. My social medias will be listed down in the description box below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Stay beautiful. Bye.